In this video, we are going to see how to run ZWE install and ZWE init commands and their results. Then we are going to verify the installation using ZWE start and ZWE stop command. It is recommended to watch the Zowe installation video series where we have covered prerequisites, how to configure the Zowe.yaml file, and other important steps before installing and initializing Zowe. We have covered the majority of configurations of the Zowe.yaml file in the previous videos, and now we can run the install command as per the instructions given in the README file. In general, the datasets created by ZWE install are reusable, while datasets created by ZWE init are used for a specific instance. Note: if you are overwriting existing datasets or files, add an ---- allow -overwrite argument at the end of the command. This command creates datasets and files based on the YAML configuration. Note: running the ZWE steps is the recommended way of installing and configuring Zowe. In case you are not allowed to run these scripts, for example, due to the insufficient ZOS Unix permissions, then you need a system administrator to run these steps for you. Another alternative is for you or your system administrator is to create these datasets manually with the help of the JCL templates. Let us now look at the commands that you need to run to initialize Zowe. The commands are ZWE init mbs, ZWE init vsam, ZWE init apf auth, ZWE init security, ZWE init certificate, and ZWE init stc. Run ZWE init mbs command along with the path of your Zowe.yaml file. The install command created the datasets and copied members into it. The initialize command will copy some other components from our runtime directory. The next command is ZWE init vsam -c / the path of your Zowe.yaml file. This command will create vsam dataset based on YAML configuration. You should run this command only if you want to use the caching service. Otherwise, you can skip this. The next command is ZWE init apf auth -c / path of your Zowe.yaml file. Zowe contains load modules that requires access to make privileged ZOS security manager calls. These load modules are available in two load libraries, which must be APF authorized. The command ZWE init apf auth reads the PDS names for the following load libraries from Zowe.yaml and performs the APF authority command. The load libraries are zoe.setup.dataset.auth_loadlib, which specifies the user custom load library containing the ZWE LNCH, ZWE SIS01, and ZWE SAUX load module. These are the Zowe launcher, the ZI's cross-memory server, and the auxiliary server, respectively. The second load library is zoe.setup.dataset.auth_plugin-lib. It references the load library for ZIS plugin. The next command is ZWE init security -c / path of your Zowe.yaml file. This command reads the data from Zowe.yaml and constructs a JCL member using ZWE secure as a template, and then it is submitted. Note: if you do not have permissions to update your security configurations, use the security -dry run. We recommend you inform your security administrator to review the ZWE secure job content. The next command is ZWE init stc -c / the path of your Zowe.yaml file. This command installs Zowe main started task It requires that JCL members of each started task to be present in the JCS proclip. ZWE init STC copies the dataset members from the source location to the targeted PDS specified in the zoe.setup.dataset.proclip. The command also uses JCL lib dataset as a staging area to contain temporary JCL used during install. If you wish to just generate the JCL lib members without having them copied to user.proclip, add --security -dry-run argument. Note, if the JCL members are already in the target proclip, add --allow-override. The next command is ZWE init certificate -c / the path of your zoe.yaml file. Zoe uses digital certificates for secure encrypted network communication over secure socket layer or transport layer security and HTTPS protocols. Zoe supports using either file-based PKCS12 or ZOS keyring-based. When on ZOS key stores and trust stores, you can reuse compatible stores. You can use the ZWE init certificate command to create key stores and trust stores by either generating certificates or by allowing users to import their own compatible certificates. For more information on the various allowed certificate scenarios in Zoe, check out our video on how to set up certificate scenario 1 and 4. Now let us see how to verify the Zoe installation. The Zoe consists of three main started tasks: ZWE SLSTC as Zoe main started task, ZWE SISTC as Zoe cross memory server, and ZWE SASTC as Zoe cross memory auxiliary server. Note: the started task ZWE SLSTC for the main server is independent of ZWE SISTC cross memory server. If you are running multiple ZWE SLSTC instances on the same LPAR, then these instances must be sharing ZWE SISTC, and stopping ZWE SISTC will affect the behavior of all the Zoe servers on the same LPAR. Cross memory server manages Zoe cross memory auxiliary server, and you do not need to start or stop it manually. You can start cross memory server using SDSF with the operator start command with REUSASID equal to yes keyword. To start Zoe, run the following command. It will issue S command to Zoe ZWE SLSTC. To stop Zoe main server, you can issue ping job name command. This brings us to the end of Zoe installation series. Do try installing Zoe using the instructions provided in the series of videos and let us know your thoughts.